past 2 days, I guess.
Okay.
None other but your street and very controversial artist, Habib Okikiola.
Oh my goodness.
Portable. Of course, if you've been watching the social media space, you know that Portable has been, hugely in the news since on Wednesday, and that is because the Lagos State Police Command officially sent their men to arrest Portable over Bese for a G-Wagon that he bought since last year. Was it last year, yeah?
Yes,
he bought
I think
that G-Wagon. Okay, so according to reports online, the vehicle, that's the G-Wagon, cost 27 million naira. So at the point of purchase, he paid 13 million naira, all right? And he was supposed to pay the balance of 14 million in three or four installments, but in installments, okay? So, Brother Portable bought, he paid the 13 million, and ever since he has not paid any of that money.
I mean,
well, the car dealer says every time he calls him, he's always complaining about the car not being good, the car being faulty, the car this, and giving excuses. And then towards the end, he even started avoiding his calls, which warranted him going to the police, to get him arrested. And it was very interesting trying to arrest Portable.
I mean, it was a very dramatic arrest, right? He was trying to scale a fence. But if you ask me,
trying to
he scaled a fence, yes. And if you ask me, I think this is probably Portable's way of staying significant in the media, because it's from one commotion, from one ordeal to another. I mean, was it just 2 weeks ago? He was bickering on social media with his wife. It was supposed to be a personal problem, and he came on social media and was just saying all sorts. I mean, it doesn't even look like someone that listens to his manager, right? I just want to tell the manager that manager should at least manage him well, right, so that he doesn't, soil his brand. Even though people like him because of the way he came into the showbiz business, kind of unique. He came with, I don't send anybody papa, that kind of thing. But when it's becoming too much, people begin to see you as,
say the word, a nuisance.
A nuisance.
See you like
right?
a nuisance.
See,
yeah.
So Portable, and I think maybe this actually inspires him, because he has released the music regarding this ordeal, Spider-Man.
See, he's always releasing music for every situation.
For every situation. It might be his technique to me
really
relevant.
Music, this really is whack. And that's being honest. This is not the first time he'll be arrested by the police. Remember the last time the police came to his joint, to pick him up, and then he just made a whole show of the whole thing, and then he came out and released that Ameba Boom, I live in the. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
And all that. All right, but this one, I think this one actually caught him unawares. You could see from the video he was restless, up until he scaled the gate of the house, but they pursued him. And they pinned him down, dragged him into the police vehicle. He actually slept in the police cell overnight, I guess, because he couldn't perfect his bail conditions or something. I think the condition was that he should get like, what do you call these people? Like, it's not a shorty. I'm looking for the other word. But for lack of English, my English failed me. All right, so like a guarantor, someone who could stand for him. He didn't get that on time, and he had to sleep in the police cell. But he's out now, and he's already on social media again. Typical. So, and just.
I feel like this is planned by him. I don't know.
It's not planned. No, so, I don't think so.
But I feel that this is actually helping his business, the music business, for him.
Well, the Silver Press is good for business.
Good for business.
People like him, though. I don't know. But then I think he's having one too many brushes with the law, and that cannot be good for anybody. You get what I mean? Like, it's becoming too much of him. Anyways, for those who are yet to have seen that video where Portable was arrested 2 days ago by men of the Nigeria Police Force over his 14 million naira debt, let's take a look at the video. We'll be back.
Portable fi ẹ̀sọ̀ wọlé, máa ṣe léṣe, fi ẹ̀sọ̀ wọlé, ó máa ṣe léṣe, fi ẹ̀sọ̀ wọlé, ó máa ṣe léṣe, fi ẹ̀sọ̀ wọlé, ẹ gbẹ́rẹ̀ rẹ̀ sínú ilé, Olóṣì. Oya! Lórí burúkú wèrè.
So that was the drama. Portable, you know, acted in his neighborhood on Wednesday. All right, so kudos to those policemen who went to arrest him. All right, because as I watched the video online, I noticed that the police didn't touch him.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't rough handle him other than where they were just trying to bundle him into the car.
Yeah.
And even at that, nobody hit him. They were just trying to get a hold of him, and it's because he was struggling.
Yes.
He was trying to evade arrest. Okay, so kudos to the policeman.
Yes, I agree.
Because the last time, you know what they do? His mouth. The last time he came out and said the policemen, they assaulted him, they harassed him.
Yeah.
They did. So we have seen it now. Nobody hit you. You were the one, you know, putting yourself through all of that. If you are just quietly, as a gentleman that you're not, have walked into the, you know, gotten into the car, nobody would have had to do all of that.
All
right,
to you.
so it's
Yeah.
also sad.
It's so sad and disgraceful. I mean, you should do better. Management should do better.
All right. So, going further into the report on Portable, we hear he had a contractual agreement with the dealer of the vehicle, and he was supposed to have paid off the 14 million in installments, which he failed to do, which amounts to a breach of contract. And some parts of the contract did say failure of him not being able to pay up and all of that. He's going to forfeit not just the car, but the previous amount that he had paid, all right, for the car. So he's back now. Like I said, he was on social media today displaying bundles of money, and I was just pissed off. I didn't even go into the video. I was just like, no. I was thinking this guy would just have sense at this point and just let us rest, you know. So, but I don't know. But I'm sure it's still an unfolding event. We'll still hear details of whatever agreement they had with the police and with the dealer of the vehicle. And let me quickly reiterate this for the benefit of our viewers. The police is not a debt recovery agent. And the Supreme Court of Nigeria has also affirmed that. So what I'm trying to say is, if someone is owing you money, the police is not their constitutional duty to be the one to collect gbese on your behalf. But where someone is actually trying to, you know, maybe like outsmart you or whatever, the police can only intervene to an extent, you know, so that there is peace. But it is not the police's responsibility, you know, to recover debt. I'm just saying. Okay.